For EP, climbing walls and handholds is our business, but that's really not why we're here. We're here to enrich people's lives and introduce climbing to the world. We know that once somebody gets an opportunity to go indoors and climb on a climbing wall, that they're going to be hooked and they're going to be a climber for life.
And it's a very good afternoon from me, Johnny Bryan. 5 o'clock here, local time. Welcome to Melting Mokpo. It's been boiling hot here today, around 28, 29 degrees for this first leg of the Asia Tour. Towards the end of this IFSC climbing season. Mokpo, Wujang and Inzai. This is the first leg here in South Korea, here in Mokpo, and the first course is the speed climbing finals. This is how they line up. These are the 16 men and 8 women who will take to the speed wall shortly. First of all, Lee Bo-Hose against Swing Woon Cho of South Korea. Robert Stewart Pattinson of Canada against Quentin Mbo. Bassam of France against Hungul Kim. Stanislav Kokorin against Sing Bin Choi. Danilo Bodriev against Sing Yub Ku. Arseny Shevchenko against Alexander Shiliov. Marcin Zielinski of Poland against Hin Jae Kim, and finally Evgeny Wojciechowski against Sung Jun Chai. Plenty of home support here for the Korean athletes. 6 of them all in the men's draw, and they're just coming into the arena right now. That's how the men line up, and this is how the ladies will line up. Just 8 of them qualified, and it's basically a who's who of women's speed climbing. Yelena Kaplina against Monika Prokopik. Elena Marench against Patricia Judziak. Marina Krasavina against Anna Schubert. And Claudia Buzek against Edita Ropek. Some excellent speed climbers that will take to the wall here very shortly. Lee Bo-Hose just limbered up in front of me. Our speed wall, our commentary box, actually, I would say within a stone's throw away. I would even say a pebble's throw away of the speed wall. We're about 7-8 meters to the left-hand side of the wall. All the athletes just getting ready now. Lee Bo-Hose against Swing Woon Cho will be the first match out. Hose, good time in qualifying, 6.08 seconds. Obviously chasing Daniel Bodriev's world record of 5.6 seconds. That was extraordinary what we saw in Gizon last month. It took my voice 3 days to recover, so I couldn't believe what I saw. But this is the first one. This is the first speed climb here in Mokpo. It's Lee Bo-Hose against Swing Woon Cho. Cho, 20 years of age, 7.85 seconds. Hasn't participated before in climbing in the speed discipline. There's a few of the Korean athletes who haven't as well. So Hose, massive favourite here on paper. And they're away first time, steady start from Lee Bo-Hose. He's already got a half-length lead. All you got to do is hit the button here, and he should do with these, and does so. Easy, steady start there from Lee Bo-Hose. 6.43 seconds for the check. Pedestrian start, but that's all he needed to do. Now the judge is just checking that that's a clean result here. I think the problem is that the sun is setting here in Mokpo, and we struggled. I even struggled. I had to actually get out of my seat and look up to see what the time was, and I think that is something that our jury president Tim Hatch and our technical delegate Christoph Pilon are just looking at now. That they can't see the times at the top of the wall because the sun is setting right into them right now, and there's just a massive glow from the back. and we're trying to make it as better as we can on our pitch, and we're struggling as well. So there could be a little bit of a delay here. So they're just going to double check here, and then one of the judges from well, Libo Horza goes through. I think that's what they may have to do, in fact. I think the judge will have to do the old boxing technique to see if it goes through. They've got the clocks on the big screen and you can't tell head and tail from the times at the minute. We'll try and put it on the bottom of our screen as well, but it's really difficult to see. So we may have to go on the judges' time, you see. So the way first time, good start there from Robert Stewart-Pattinson. Quentin Nabeau going with him. This will be a tight race. Stewart-Pattinson doing well on the button. I see 6.67 there for Robert Stewart-Pattinson against 6.81 against Quentin Nabeau. Robert Stewart-Pattinson should advance here, but they're going to have to double check. The judges right now are trying to make out the times on the scoreboard. But I think Robert Stewart-Pattinson has gone through there in 6.671 to 6.814. That's what I'm seeing. But we could have a long delay between races here because of this. The sun is setting, by the way, here. It gets dark around about, the sun should have set about, 60 minutes from now. 6:05 local time is when the sun sets. So here comes our judge again. Robert Stewart-Pattinson advances, and he overtakes Libo Horza in the last 8. Basamawem, 6.3 seconds dead in qualifying against Hungul Kim of Korea. So race 3. Hungul Kim 7.74 in qualifying for the 20-year-old. And they are away first time. Basamawem already with our half-length lead. All you gotta do is hit the button, and he should do with ease. He does so. 6.162, I've made that out as Hungul Kim just going off for pride and touches the button in around about 12 seconds. Strong climb there for Basamawem.
The winner is
Fourth race. Stanislav Kokorin against Seungbin Choi. Kokorin 6.3 dead as well in qualifying. Seungbin Choi 7.61.
Ready?
Away first time. Kokorin now the half-length lead over the Korean athletes. And another climb that should advance to these. 6.62, I made that out as. And Kokorin with an easy procession into the quarterfinals.
The winner is Kokorin from Russia.
Match 5. The world record holder and the world champion, Dan Labaudrier. a really pedestrian 6.25 seconds in his qualifying.
여러분 큰 박수를 보내주시기 바랍니다.
Against Singapore, 7.76. David versus Goliath battle this one. Match 5. And they are away first time. Boldriev was already a length and a half in the lead after the first 5 meters. Too easy. 6.26 for the Ukrainian, and the world champion advances with ease.
루트 A의 러시아의 아르세니, 그리고 루트 2의 알렉산드르입니다.
Match 6, all Russian affair. Between Arseny Shevchenko and Alexander Chikov. Both of them going out in the last 16 in the World Championships in Dijon last month. By the way, there's a buzzing in the background. I'll explain what that is shortly. But this is match 6. Tighter race system between the two Russians. Shevchenko quarter length lead. A bit slow though from both climbers. On the button, 6.77 for Shevchenko, 7.1 for Shulyov, and Shevchenko will advance to the quarterfinals. Yes, you don't worry if you think there might be a fly or a wasp in your room right now as you watch this and you hear some buzzing in the background. That is a little portable helicopter we've got flying around the arena. Get some pictures for local television.
경기 마치고 앞선 모습이 참 보기 좋네요. 네, 또 대한민국의 선수가 나왔습니다. 지금 루트 A에 출전한
Match 7, Martin Zielinski
그리고
against
루트 B
Hunjai Kim.
대한민국의 김형재.
Zielinski 6.26 seconds. The former European champion runner-up against Hunjai Kim. First speed climbing event of the season for the 21-year-old. 7.75 seconds in his qualifier. They're away first time. Quite an easy start there from Martin Zielinski. And all these climbers are really going through with ease, to be fair. Nobody's been tested so far. 6.41 seconds, I'd make that for Martin Zielinski. Too easy for the pole. So the final, last 16 tie, just replay there, Zielinski. See what I mean about the long sunset, right at those clocks at the top of the wall there. See why we're having so much difficulty trying to make out the times. Match 8. Sung Chun-chae against Evgeny Vaitahovsky. Good start from the Korean Chae, but he's going to be beaten here by Vaitahovsky. Following a disaster. 6.66 seconds for the Russian. Good stuff there from Sung Chun-chae. Definitely potential, but it is Vaitahovsky who advances into the quarterfinals.
The winner is Evgeny from Russia.
So we move on to the women's competition. Expect fireworks here because there really is a what can can only be described as an abundance of talent here. Seven of the world's top 10 are here.
출전할 선수 루트 A의 러시아 율리아 카플리나 그리고 루트 B 폴란 모니카.
Kaplina against Prokopik. Kaplina, runner-up in the World Championship in Paris 2 years ago. Was 8th in Gijon. Went out the quarterfinal stage. 4 World Cups to her name. Prokopik, it didn't happen for her. Out in 19th place. It didn't make the last 16. In Gijon. Quiet season as well for the Pole. Has only made 1 quarterfinal all season, so let's see what she can do here. Kaplina with a half-length lead. Prokopik struggling. Kaplina will advance here to the quarterfinals. 8.28 seconds, good time. 8.06 in the qualifier. Advances with ease. Yet to have a good race here so far. Yet to see any fireworks. So Yuna Kaplina will advance through to the last 4. Match 2. It's Ukraine versus Poland. Merench against Judziak. 8.75 for Merench against Judziak's 8.81.
Ukraine from we're gonna have Alla from Ukraine and Route B, Patricia from Poland.
And your
Match 2.
ready.
And they are away first time. Merench with just a little bit of a lead, a quarter length. Judziak has got back in it though. Oh, Merench slips! Merench slips! Judziak will advance. And she's delighted by it as well. She's only made 1 quarterfinal all season, that was an Arco, but she'll do better this time. 8.75 seconds for Patricia Judziak, and she will meet Yuna Kaplina in the semi-final. First bit of drama we've seen today.
Patricia from Poland.
Match 3. Maria Krasavina against Anek Joubert. Disaster for Anek Joubert, who was the winner in Arco this season. This is in Gijon. Stop off the wall. For the French athletes. Luke's had an excellent World Cup season, in fact. She hasn't failed to reach the semi-finals at all. Apart from that exception of Gijon, she's made every semi-final. Can she keep that run continue? Krasavina against Joubert, here we go. It's a bit tight race this one. Krasavina was the second quicker in qualifying, and Joubert slipped already. Oh, Krasavina goes! Oh, massive upset. So Maria Krasavina, who was there, she slipped at the final fence. So that allow Anek Joubert to advance, and does so at 8.78 seconds. The French athlete doesn't look too happy with the performance, but she flew all the same. Disappointment for Maria Krasavina.
네, 잠시만 기다려주시 바랍니다. 속도전, 여자 속도전, 남자 속도전만큼 정말 흥미진진한데요. The winner is Anna from France.
You can see the times a little bit better now. The bottom of the screen on the sun to go behind the trees in the distance. Finally, all Polish tie between Klaudia Buczek, who was the runner-up in the World Championship last month, against Edyta Ropek, the 2010 European champion. And 9 World Cups to her name, so should be an interesting tussle, this one.
And your mark.
And Ropek just
Go back to 10th position.
Arbiter wasn't happy, so they'll replay.
And your mark.
Final, quarter-final.
Ready.
Clean starts from both climbers. Oh, not for Ropek though. She's got a lot of work to do. Claudia Bruxek now looks like she's going to go through to the semi-finals and does so in 8.63 seconds. Disaster for editor Ropek. Claudia Bruxek is the final semi-finalist due to the misfortune of her fellow country.
The winner is Claudia from Poland.
So we move on. Men's quarterfinals this time.
네, 바로 남자 8강전 시작하겠습니다. 이 경기 정말 흥미진진하겠네요. 왼쪽에
Libo Horza, 6.16 in the last 16. As you can see there, the slip from Ropek. Robert Stewart Patterson, 6.67. Not much has been won by Robert Stewart Patterson in fact on his history. But this is in fact his first event this year on the speed climbing circuit.
And your mark.
He's made a good debut. And can he cause an upset here against the former world record holder?
Ready.
Ready for a stand. Good start, in fact, from Robert Stewart Patterson. But Horza begins to show his class. Half a length lead for Libo Horza. As quick, 6.35 seconds. Not as quick as his last 16 score, but he's through to the semi-finals. The European champion and the four-time World Cup winner and the runner-up in Paris is through to the last four. Bassamoen against Stanislav Kokorin. Bassamoen runner-up in Arco earlier this year in late August. Three other semi-finals as well out in Chamonix and Baku. One of them Chongqing.
And your mark.
Kokorin, the runner-up out in Gijon.
Ready.
9-time World Cup winner, what can he do here? Good start from both these climbers, going neck and neck. Bassamoen though with the half-length lead. Kokorin goes, good time from Bassamoen. Just a shy over 6 seconds, quickest we've seen so far. And he will give Libo Horza something to think about in the semi-final.
The winner is Bassa from France.
Bassamoen through, 6.02 seconds.
루트 A의 우크라이나 바닐로 그리고 루트 B의 러시아의 아르세니입니다. 네, 왼쪽 바닐로 선수
Denan Bodriev, the world record holder.
이번 경기 어떤 일이
6.25, 6.26 en route to this quarter-final. Anton Shevchenko, 6.57, 6.77 en route to this meeting with the world champion.
And your mark.
Match 3 of 4 quarter-finals.
Ready.
Clean start from both climbers and a good start here from Boljev. Already has a half-length lead over Shevchenko. Boljev going quick, more quick, very quick. 6.11 seconds. He's stepping through the gears. He did this in Gijon. And Boljev not happy with the belays. Just asking for number,
The winner is
give him a bit of advice for next time.
Danilo from Ukraine. Great job.
6.11 for Danilo Boljev.
네, 계속해서 두 선수
Final match is between Marcin Zaninsky and Evgeny Verhovsky.
폴란드와 러시아 선수 참 경기를 잘합니다. 스피드 경기. 이번엔 누가
Zaninsky, twice a runner-up on the
And your mark.
Climbing circuit this season out in Hayang and Chamonix. Running up at the European Championships 12 months prior. Wojciechowski, the 2005 world champion. Still going strong. And a good start from the Russian. Zernitsky though, quarter length lead, but it's going back on tight. What is this one? Wow! Wow! It's gone the hundredth of a second. Wojciechowski may have got through by 200th of a second here, which is unusual because on the climbing World Cups of the past, we've only gone on tenths of a second, on hundredths. That was a thousandth of a second that's been separated by. So is it going to be cleaner? Just seeing what the jury president has given here. And I think he has gone through. Yes, Yevgeny Wojciechowski goes through. Good job we had the timing system down to thousandths of a second. The 2005 world champion advances in 6.28. So we're down to the semi-final stages now. So it's Yulia Kaplina first against Patricia Judziak. So Kaplina against Judziak. 8.28 in the quarterfinal. Judziak 8.75 in her quarterfinal. It's a good return for Patricia Judziak, who has only had one semi-final this season. I was out in Arco. But Kaplina, the Russian, big favourite here. Good start from the pole, Patricia Judziak. Small lead, but Kaplina already come back to it. Still tight though halfway through this race. Kaplina will advance here. Does so, 8.16. It was tight until the last few metres, but Julia Kaplina looking to add her second World Cup of the year. Winner in Chongqing. She'll see if she doubles up here in 2014 very shortly. She's through to the final.
The winner is Yulia from Russia. Congratulations.
Annick Joubert winning in Arco. 8.78 seconds in the quarterfinal. Claudia Buczek, 8.65. Runner-up in Giza at the World Championships.
And your mark.
So who will meet Kaplina in the final? We had away first time. Oh, mistake already from Buczek, and she slipped again. Annick Joubert will advance to the final here. Oh, was she? Oh, only just though. Only just 8.99 seconds. A little bit of a hesitation there from Annick Joubert, but she got there in the end. Annick Joubert advances, and she will meet Yulia Kaplina in the final here in Mokpo. 8.99 against Claudia Buczek's 10.74. And it goes through.
On your left hand side, we have Libor Ruza from Czech Republic, and on your right hand side, we have Bassa from France.
Libor Horza against Bassa Moen.
The historical competition for today.
First semi-final here. This one should be a cracker. Horza 6.08, followed by 6.16, 6.35 in his quarterfinal. Moen 6.3, 6.16, 6.02. Expect fireworks here. This one could be lightning fast. Now just a little bit of a delay here. With the jury president and the delegates just check the scores.
매번 좋은 성적을 보여주는데요. 과연 여기서 어떤 성적을 보여줄지. 그리고 프랑스 선수 떠오르는 별입니다. 이번 목포에 처음 온 선수인데요. 그 기량은 남다릅니다. 이번 경기
Let's have a look at some of my commentary box. Tim Hatch, our jury president, is just chatting to Sean McCall about
네, 잠시만 기다려
something that is this delay. That is why Horza and Moema are just waiting on the wall, and our jury president again has gone to Evgeny Vatahovsky. He's just come over as well to see what's happening. Our technical delegate Christoph Pilon is also in conference with Tim Hatch, our jury president.
선수 몸을 보십시오. 어깨, 팔뚝, 다리, 신장도 다 비슷비슷한데요. 과연 누가 이길까요? 신체 조건이 약간 비슷한 것 같은데.
So now they're just double checking maybe what happened in the last round here.
과연 누가 이길 것인지. 여기서 이긴 사람이 이제 결승전에 오르게 됩니다.
네, 선수들 심리적으로 굉장히 많이 흔들릴 거예요. 긴장되는 순간에 지금 경기가 잠시 지연되고 있습니다.
Looks like we're okay though. Looks like it is clean. Yes. Just a tiny little delay. We're not sure entirely what that was about. Maybe because of what happened in the last round, but we shall see. But they're continuing here.
여러분 6초 동안 절대 눈 감지 마세요.
Yeah, we are going to continue. So it's Horza versus Moem. This one should be a cracker. They've waited a couple of minutes. Moem's been in excellent form here. Let's see if he can continue. Horza with it all to do. Good start from both climbers. They are neck and neck. Slip from Moem though. Half a lead from Horza. He's through 6.28. Mistake from Bassam Moem cost him. Libo Horza is through. So Libo Horza is through to the final, winning out in Arco earlier this year. Let's see if he can double up as well for 2014. It's like Alex Joubert. But I know one man who will be intrigued to stop him, that will be Daniel Boljev. Now this is still a delay here. It's Boljev hasn't been called up to the box. Evgeny Vatahovsky is sitting down as well. Once again, we're looking at our jury president's table, and they are still in conference again. Christoph Pilon, Tim Hatch. And also our judge from Singapore, Wu Chi-yong. I'm not entirely sure if this is because of the scores in the last round. Maybe they've got the seedings here. That they've seen something that could potentially be a mistake on this competition.
러시아도 무시할 수가 없어요. 러시아 선수들 정말 길죠. 그리고 실수가 잘 없기도 하고요.
You can see Bordriev and is waiting there. Vatahovsky still sitting down. And no doubt this will be giving Bordriev a little bit of a headache. No doubt he'll just want to get on with it. Daniello just sitting down.
속도 결승전 4강전을 보고 계십니다. 정말 예측할 수 없는 게임입니다. 과연 누가 이길지.
And we're just going to pan across here because this is the conference that's happening right now at the judges' table.
한순간에 바뀌는 게임. 실수가 절대 용납이 되지 않습니다. 속도전 실수 없습니다. 결과로만 승부합니다.
Still deep in conference. And we're not 100% sure why.
기다린 제가 정말 긴장되는데요. 대기하고 있는 선수들의 실력은 어떨지 정말 많이 상상할 수
Baldrev just
있습니다.
waiting.
심리적 압박을 이기고 자신을 이기고 자신의 한계에 도전하는 선수들. 그 선수들의
Vaitovsky's still sitting down as well. The
정말
female
인생을
athletes are
살아야
still
된다.
waiting.
이런 교훈을 얻는 것 같습니다.
Someone saw, I sent my producer Johnny Rhodes on the right of your screen to see what's happening as well.
경기 이후에
Could be a problem with the timing system here. Again, this is just speculation. And so Cameron panning around to all the crowd is here. And the climbers still there waiting to do battle.
결승전에는 우리 한국의 장성 선수들이 대거 출전하게 됩니다. 여러분 내일도 오시기 바랍니다. 네, 지금 경기장 벽에 보면 선수들이 보입니다. 대기하고 있는 선수들의 모습도 보이고
As I said in that race between Vaitovsky and Zielinski, they both tied 6.28 seconds, which is what you usually see in speed World Cups around the world. That's the time they go to. Here in Mokpo, it's different. They've gone to the thousandth of a second, and it was 2,000ths of a second that separated them. Now an appeal's gone in to say, well, if it goes on hundredths of a second around the world, then surely that's what they should go on here. But the result was given to Vaitovsky, who went through by 2,000ths of a second. Now, what may happen here? They've apparently gone referred to their earlier scores. Now, Vaitovsky was 6.66 in his in his last 16 tie. Just trying to see here what Zielinski's was.
Your way 2014 IFSC World Cup.
And Zielinski was 6.41. So he was quick in the last 16. Now, if they go on that, then that suggests that the poll goes through. And indeed, that may be the case. Or they're going to ask both climbers to replay the heat. But you can see Vaitovsky is face of thunder at the moment. I think he may be told that that could be the case. Well, you can't see him in your picture right now. Vaitovsky, you can see, saying to Baldrev, it's not me this time, mate. Baldrev can't believe it. He's shaking his head in disgust. Zielinski, he's very apologetic to Vaitovsky. And no doubt the technical delegates and the judges are explaining it to them.
네, 방금 전에 우리가 16강에서 진출해서 올라와서 마지막 경기였던 마르신과 예브게니 선수가 우리가 정말 기록이 0.002초 차이로 선수가 폴란드 선수가 졌었어요. 그러나 국제연맹 룰에 따르면은 소수점 두 번째 자리까지만 인정하기 때문에 세 번째 자리는 인정하지 않아요. 그래서 소수점 두 번째까지는 앞전에 경기를 했던 선수들 기록이 동일하기 때문에 그 기록보다 16강에 있었던 그 선수들의 기록을 가지고 결승에 진출하는 방식으로 세팅을 한다고 합니다. 그래서 원래 출전 예정이었던 예브게니 선수가 아닌 예브게니 선수보다 기록이 0.2초 더 빨랐던 폴란드의 마르신 선수가 준결승에 진출하게 된 겁니다. 그래서 저희가
Yes, it's just been confirmed to me by the jury president, Tim Hatch, who's just joined me right now. The timing system, what happens is if they do use ones with thousands, they round it down to the nearest hundredth of a second. So both climbers were 6.28, and if that happens in this game, then they go on the previous round and and Zielinski was quicker by a quarter of a second over Wojciechowski. This is why he is in the semi-final. So then, a reprieve for Marcin Zielinski.
Senior mark.
We've had to wait over a good 6 to 8 minutes for this.
Ready.
Let's hope it's worth a great start from the pole. Zielinski in fact. Oh, ball just slipped! Ball just slipped! The world record holder's in trouble here! And Zielinski gets that reprieve! 6.06 seconds for Marcin Zielinski. You only live twice, sunshine. You're through to the final. The world champion's out. The world record holder's out. And you do feel at the back of your mind that this delay may have hurt him. He's not happy. Marcin Zielinski is through to the final. 6.06 seconds. An extraordinary affair here in Mokpo.
We gotta have 2 Poland athletes, Patricia and Claudia.
What drama we have here. And we move on to the 3rd and 4th place playoff here between the 2 Polish athletes, Patricia Żydziak and Klaudia Bugzek.
Senior mark.
Here we go.
Ready.
This for bronze, this for 3rd place. And a slip from Bugzek. We've seen a few slips on this one in the early part. Bugzek goes. Game over. Start the car. Żydziak through 8.93 seconds. She kicks up the bronze medal. And that's her best result this season. 3rd place for Patricia Żydziak. And no doubt she'll be pleased with her efforts here in South Korea.
The winner is Patricia.
So we move on to the women's final.
네, 드디어 여자 결승전입니다.
Yulia Kaplina against Anna Joubert.
러시아의 유리아.
Yulia win out in Chongqing, beaten in Baku and in Hayang. Joubert winner out in Arco. 3 bronze medals to her name as well, so somebody's going to double their tally for wins in 2014. Who will it be? Here we go, women's final.
Ready.
Great start from Kaplina, went on the beat of the bang. Joubert though keeping with her, and Joubert maybe has a half-head lead here over the Russian. Who's going to hold their nerve? Hold their nerve! It is Yulia Kaplina who hits it! 7.87 seconds, what a lightning fast time! That's 200ths off the world record. Lightning fast time for Yulia Kaplina. Brilliant to see, and a deserved champion.
네, 1위 선수였습니다. 율리아 선수 1위 차지했습니다. 대단합니다.
It was neck and neck all the way to the end here. And it really was on the button. It was on the button in the end. A 1/10 of a second difference between both climbers. And the Russian Yulia Kaplina is the winner here. The world number 2 picks up gold here in Mokpo. Now another little delay here.
네, 저희가 기다리고 있는 다음 경기는 바로 남자 3, 4위전입니다. 이 2 사람 결승에서 만날 줄 알았어요.
네, 결승에서 만날 줄 알았는데
That should be Basimowem against Vladimir Bordiev. This for the bronze medal here.
프랑스에서 온 한국만 했어요. 알 수가 없습니다. 알 수 없습니다. 두 분 다 키가 190이 가까이 되는 것 같은데요. 그렇죠? 시장도 비슷하고 그리고 어깨도 비슷하고 다리 길이도 비슷하고 비슷한 신체 조건에서 과연 누가 재빨리 순발력을 발휘할지. 네, 3세전 시작하겠습니다. Danilo from Ukraine.
Yeah, so here they come.
Bassa from France.
Bassamoem. Only got on the podium once this year, early in Arco, and he comes second place. Get to pick up another medal. The buzzing helicopter's back as well. So Bassamoem against Danilo Bodriev. This for the bronze at this IFSC World Cup here in Mokpo, South Korea.
Ready?
Little way first time, good start from Bodriev, who really wound the beat of the bang. He's going to go with all of his efforts here to get there. Moem, good stuff. So, oh, wonderful race. Bodriev, 5.98 seconds. Fastest time of the day, and he will pick up the bronze medal here. And as he salutes the crowd. Wasn't gold, but he picks up the bronze.
The third place, Danilo from Ukraine.
So then the final. Between Libo Horze and Marcin Zielinski. Zielinski. Well, if he wins here, he might have a greater comeback than Elvis, in all fairness. He was out this competition, but reinstated. And now, can he make the most of it, of that reprieve? He's in the final. This for glory. Great start from Libo Horze. Run the beat back. Oh, Horze goes! Zielinski got a chance here. Zielinski got a chance for glory. He does so. Marcin Zielinski, you only live twice, sunshine. 6.23 seconds, and he is the champion here in Mokpo. His first ever victory on the World Cup circuit, and he's done it the hard way. How's that one for you climbing quiz at home? Which climber was out of a race only to win it? Win the competition. Your answer, Marcin Zielinski of Poland. He is the champion. Wonderful stuff. Delight for the Polish team. There's a slip there from Horze. He was too far behind Zielinski, and there was another slip as well from the Czech athlete. Marcin Zielinski goes into the record books here in Mokpo. Very rare to see it in climbing, of a climber getting reinstated. But he is the winner here in South Korea in Mokpo. Just remind you, we've got the league competition happening tomorrow. It's an early start for us here in Mokpo as well. I think we're getting underway about 9:30 here local time.
월드컵, 이 월드컵 건립을 위해서 박홍률 시장님도 많은 도움을 주셨는데요. 정말 이분이 없었다면 이번 월드컵 자주시하기 힘들었습니다. 홀픽 주식 해설 비롯해서 하나뿐이요.
Final here. I think we get underway around about 4 o'clock here local time for the final tomorrow.
여러분 정말 지금 속도 경기가
Confirm that
너무
for you
재밌는
right
것
now.
같죠? 저는 정말 이런 결과가 있을 줄 몰랐어요. 저도 이런 결과를 예상하지 못했습니다.
But I do know the semi-finals getting away 9:30 here tomorrow morning, local time.
탈락이었거든요. 네,
That's what 2:30 in the morning, Central European time, I believe.
우리 국제 연맹 규정에 따르면 소수점 0.00 두 번째 자리까지만 인정을 해요. 근데 8강에서 있었던 경기에 두 번째 소수점 두 번째 자리까지 선수들의 기록이 동일했어요. 그럴 경우에 그 경기의 기록을 인정하지 않고 그 전에 있었던 기록에 따라가기 때문에 8강에 있었던 경기 결과는 무시하고 16강의 기록으로 말친 선수가
Yes, that's correct. We're getting away here 9:30 local time here tomorrow. We are GMT +9 here in Mokpo, so double check your clocks. And it's an early start will be as well if you're on GMT, because the league final for the men's and women's league final gets underway 3:30 here local time tomorrow. I think it'll be 8:30 in the morning, breakfast time in fact in Europe, so you can enjoy your breakfast in the company of me and some of the best climbers as they go search for glory here in Mokpo, South Korea. But it's confirmation of what's happened. Men's quarterfinals, Libor Horza beating Robert Stewart Patterson of Canada, Bassam Moem beating Kokori, Bolger beating Shevchenko, and then Zielinski against Pajtahowski. Now, I did mention in commentary that it was unusual that we've seen times split to the thousandth of a second, which is one of the reasons why Zielinski was reinstated, and he did it the hard way to win this title, defeating the world record holder, Daniela Boldriev, and world champion, and then defeating Libor Horza, the previous world record holder, and a man who's been on fire this season as well in the final. Zielinski, he did it the hard way in the end. He only lived twice. Marcin Zielinski, you're the champion here in Mokpo.
Thank you very much for your attendance for today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
The women's, 8 of them qualified for these quarterfinals. Yulia Kaplina beating Monika Prokopik, Patricia Judziak beating Alia Marench, Anna Joubert beating Maria Krasavina, Claudia Butzek beating Edita Ropek. Then Kaplina getting over Judziak and Joubert getting over Butzek in the semi-finals. Patricia Judziak picks up the bronze medal, beating Claudia Butzek in the third place playoff. And then Yulia Kaplina beating Anna Joubert by a tenth of a second to pick up her second World Cup crown of 2014. So there you have it. Join me tomorrow morning, bright and early, wherever you may be. It could be late night or wherever you may be, in fact, if you're in the Americas. But we get underway here 9:30 in the morning for the lead semi-finals for men and women. And then the finals will be 6 hours later at 3:30 here local time. Do join us then wherever you may be. But on behalf of our producer Johnny Rhodes, this is me, Johnny Bryan, signing off from Mokpo. I wish you a very good evening.